MOA stands for motivations, objectives, requirements, and edge. Motivations. Motivations, objectives, requirements, and edge. Okay? So you have to understand the other person's motivations. What's a motivation? What's the relationship between a motivation and an objective? Anybody?
Well, your service.
Hmm?
They need your service.
They need your service, that's the outcome. But it's
crisis. Some type of situation that has to change.
some kind of situation that has to change. Motivation is usually the why somebody does something. It's the status quo is not satisfying to them for whatever reason, right? This is the why. This is why they might be taking an action. The objective is the flip side of that. It's what are they trying to achieve, right? What's the end game? What's the end result if they resolve the problem? The requirements are the steps you need to get there. And the steps change. The steps change depending on how you understand the motivations and objectives. And I haven't used this example in years, Bill, but I'm going to use you as an example. Bill likes to play tennis. How many of you like to play tennis here? A bunch of you like to play tennis. So Bill is playing tennis with his newfound friend, Jeff, over here. And Bill has been a really, really great tennis player. Except he's been laid up for a while. He's been injured. I don't know if it's really the case, but he's been injured. So okay, this world-class tennis player now is getting back into the game, and he needs some exercise. So he's playing with Jeff. Jeff is an okay tennis player, not in the same class as Bill. So Bill knows that Jeff has a good backhand and a lousy forehand. He wants to get some exercise, get a workout in, because he's getting back into the game. So where does he hit the ball? He hits it to Jeff's backhand. Why? Because he knows it's going to be returned back into play. Now, what starts happening? What starts happening? All of a sudden, Jeff is winning a bunch of points, and he's starting to strut. He's feeling pretty good about himself, right? And that's Jeff. And now, all of a sudden, Bill is saying, wait a minute. This guy's getting full of himself. I don't like what's going on. I'm going to change my motivation. Where does he start hitting the ball? To the forehand. The way you play the game, the way that you set the requirements, the things that have to occur for the outcome of the negotiation to be satisfying is closely related to the motivations and objectives.